Why does modern physics keep producing infinities, and then casually renormalize them away? In the energy filament theory those infinities are not real explosions in nature. They are alarms that you're using the wrong scale map for the energy C. Picture this. You grab a subway map and try to measure the grooves on a manhole cover. The subway map is not wrong, it's just the wrong tool for that resolution. Or think of a photo that turns into a blocky mosaic when you zoom in too far. The pixels are not infinite, your zoom is demanding details that the file never contained. Many divergences in field calculations are that exact mistake in math clothing. You push an effective description past its valid zoom. Then you act surprised when the numbers refuse to stay finite. Renormalization is not a broom that sweeps bad infinities under the rug. It is the adult move of admitting, I am changing the zoom, so my bookkeeping must change too. When you zoom out, the fine texture you no longer track does not vanish from reality. It gets compressed into a few effective knobs you keep, like a coupling, a mass term, or a response coefficient. Those knobs run because your resolution is changing, not because nature is switching laws mid-flight. In EFT language, the reason this works is intuitive. The energy C has layered structure. Filament and energy neighborhoods are rich in near-field textures, local locking, and directional phase organization, while the far field is smoothed by averaging and relaying. If you insist on describing near-field textures with a far-field map, your math starts charging you an impossible debt, and you call it infinity. But the physical world has real cutoffs, finite thickness and organization for energy filament structures, finite coherence windows for relays, and real boundary conditions that prevent you from packing endless micro details into a single point with no price. So a divergence is not a prophecy of infinite energy. It's a warning label. You are refusing to switch maps. Renormalization, done honestly, is just multi-scale bookkeeping that tells you what details you chose to ignore, how that ignored detail reshapes the parameters you keep, and why the same physical outcomes remain stable across zoom levels. Once you see it that way, renormalization stops being mystical and becomes almost mundane. It is the discipline of matching the description to the scale. Instead of demanding one ruler measure both galaxies and the scratches on a coin. Next time, we'll bring this same stop worshipping the symbols attitude to the Hamiltonians and the Lagrangians. Because they are ledgers, not the engine itself. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.